I knew him.
Can you just tell everyone what a great writer for children's books I am? Say my mother.
My mother is a great writer for children's books.
I think we say children's books in this English language.
No.
I have to talk about how I got the idea for the Clarence book. Do you want to tell everyone how I got the idea for the Clarence book?
What's it about?
It's about a critter, it turns out he's a raccoon, who's doing something special to get ready for Shabbat every day.
Oh, you got the idea from me.
Did I steal the idea?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't know what to do.
I thanked you. I thanked you for that. Right? I dedicated it to you. Very good. Hi, my name is Jennifer Tzivia MacLeod. I'm a writer of children's books. I live in Israel with my family. And my latest book is Clarence's Topsy-Turvy Shabbat. And it's all about the adventures of this little raccoon named Clarence and some friends that he makes while he is busy getting ready for Shabbat. And I'm not going to read you the whole book. I'm just going to give you a taste of it. And this book was illustrated. It's written by me, illustrated by Jenny Poe, who's a fabulous illustrator who does these amazing little animals. And this is the beginning part of Clarence's Topsy-Turvy Shabbat. And his jammies. Clarence loves Shabbat. All week long, he prepares to bake his challah. On Sunday, he goes out to buy flour. He comes home with a flower. Oh no, Clarence. You can't make challah out of that kind of flour. On Monday, Clarence goes out to buy oil, but he comes home with soil. Oh no, Clarence. Please don't use that in your challah. On Tuesday, Clarence goes out to buy honey, but he comes home with a bunny. Seriously, Clarence, what were you thinking? On Wednesday, Clarence goes out to get water, but he comes home with an otter. Silly Clarence. You can't keep an otter in the house. Put him in the wading pool, quickly. Oy vey. That's just the start of the story. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll want to read more about Clarence's adventures. One thing about this book is, people ask me where I get the ideas for books. Jewish tradition is actually full of stories about people who did lots of things to honor Shabbat, just like Clarence is honoring Shabbat. We learned from some of our greatest teachers that it's actually a really good thing to do something every single day, even something small, to get ready for Shabbat. There's actually one story in our tradition about a man named Joseph in Hebrew, and he spends a lot of money on a Friday to buy the biggest, most beautiful fish for Shabbat. He brings it home, prepares it, cooks it, serves it up, and what do you know? It turns out there's a precious jewel inside. Joseph becomes fabulously wealthy. The message for us is that keeping Shabbat is a kind of treasure. It may not make us rich like it made Joseph rich, but it gives us the precious gift of time off, time to relax with our family, time to sing, time to pray. But you know, I've read a lot of stories about getting ready for Shabbat, and most of the time in those stories, things go pretty well. I wanted to read a story, so I had to write it, where our character, Clarence, is doing everything completely all wrong, but then everything works out okay for him in the end anyway. Because in real life, we mess up. We make mistakes. We do silly stuff. He's a silly guy. Sometimes that's okay too. That's how we learn and grow. Now in this book, maybe you noticed, Clarence is counting the days of the week. It's starts out on Sunday. He's going out to buy flour. He's counting the days of the week the way we say them in English. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Shabbat. The Jewish week actually starts on Sunday, just like it does in this book, right after Shabbat, because the minute Shabbat ends, we're already looking forward to the next one. In fact, in Hebrew, the days of the week don't have names at all. In Hebrew, we don't say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so on. We call the first day, first day. The words in Hebrew are Yom Rishon. We call the second day, second day. In Hebrew, Yom Sheni. When my family moved to Israel from Canada, that was really tough to get used to. All the time, we got used to calling the first day of the week Monday, Tuesday. Most places, that's how it works. Monday is when you get up, you go to school, lots of people go to work. Sunday, where we come from, is kind of a vacation where we can mostly do what we wanted and hang out and have fun. Here in Israel, though, Sunday is the first day of the week, Yom Rishon, first day. Kids have school and parents go to work. And then everybody starts counting the days up, 1, 2, 3, all the way until it is Shabbat once again. So the next time you're hanging out on Sunday, maybe relaxing with your family, going to the beach, going to the park, you can think about us here in Israel, waking up, going to work, going to school. Here in Israel, Sunday is a regular day. And of course, the next time it's Shabbat, I also want you to think about us here in Israel, coming home from school and work, shutting down our computers, and just like Clarence does at the end of the book, enjoying a beautiful, relaxing Shabbat meal and a long, lazy day with our family and friends. Shabbat is the same all over the world, no matter where you celebrate it, and even if you're a raccoon. So it's a time that brings all Jews together, no matter where we live. I hope you enjoy reading about Clarence's adventures, and I'd love to hear about ways that you and your family think of to start getting ready for Shabbat every single day of the week. A lot of my books, this is my newest book, as I mentioned. I have a couple of other books that you might want to look for. And this one is actually about a village in Israel. It's called Fast Asleep in a Little Village in Israel. And I wrote this one inspired by my family's move from Canada to Israel to come live in Israel. And it's got some beautiful scenes of the Israeli countryside. One of my favorite things, one of my favorite parts of writing a new book is I write only the words. They're upside down. I write the words, and then the illustrators bring the words to life with their amazing pictures. So in this one, these characters, I create the characters with my words, but then the illustrators bring them to life with their pictures. And then right now, as I'm recording this, we're also getting ready for a holiday called Shavuot. And the holiday of Shavuot is celebrated in this book, Yossi and the Monkeys from Carbon Publishing. And you can see here, this is Yossi and his family, another character that I created and brought to life by this amazing Israeli illustrator. And he is enjoying a Shavuot meal with his family. So I want to wish you and your family a beautiful Shabbat, whenever that comes, and happy preparing for Shabbat with Clarence and his friends. Thank you so much for watching.